Howdy, day 11 here. Sorry I missed day 10. Tan turned into a burn, had to take a day off. Rest, relax, recuperate, you know how it is. Anyways, so at this point, we've taught our students a couple things. We've taught them how to create a media text. We've also taught them the innate biases of a media text, which is awesome. So the next step seems rather logical. We're going to have them create a media text. We're going to have them create a commercial using everything we've discussed. The ways we want them to do it, we want them to have bias in it because bias is innate. We want them to use the same sort of techniques that were used in the Old Spice commercial where they're talking about some form of, be cool campaign is probably what we'll call it. The idea that if you buy my product, you are awesome. It works. Can't believe it. Anyways, so we want them to really be engaged in this. So they're going to be in groups. We're going to let them create their own media text. They're going to go through. They're going to start with an organizer. I find it's really important that students have this sort of step-by-step structure. I never had it when I was in school, and that kind of led to me never getting things done because my mind, as you've probably noticed, is sort of all over the place. So what basically this organizer would start with them starting the way we started. We're going to start with brainstorming, and the first thing we said when we started about brainstorming, we want to have a focus. And so our focus, the way we're going to word it, we're going to have a purpose. We're going to have an audience. So what is the purpose of our media text? Well, to sell whatever product they want. They can make it up. They can invent a product. They can sell rubber chickens, for example. The rubber chicken's pretty awesome. He's actually a stress chicken. But they can sell rubber chickens if that's what they want to do. And they're going to sell them by saying, you're awesome if you buy a rubber chicken. And who is their audience? Well, maybe the rubber chicken is best sold, he's right in there, through to 6-year-olds. Who knows? But that needs to guide their product. And it's really important that they understand that before we start, we need to have a focus. So anyways, they're going to brainstorm, they're going to go through planning, they're going to go through writing, they're going to write the script format that we've taught them, and they're going to be aiming to create a 15 to 20 second commercial. Now, again, depending on technology and what you have available to you, sometimes this is difficult. And make sure, please, before any video pictures, things like that you use in your classroom, it's really important you have parental consent to take pictures of students and videos of students. And that schools in our board, most often you have a form sent home on day 1 that allows parents to sign and say my child can be photographed. If you don't have that, please don't. Legality issues, anyways. So basically, we were going to sell a product the way the Old Spice commercial does. You're cool if you have my product. And then what we're going to do, a little bit, they're going to make their thing. We're going to, it's going to take some time. Make sure you're coaching them through it. You're still working with them. It's a gradual release. We're not just saying go. We've taught you how to do it. Now let's do it together. So we're going to work with them, make sure they have the step-by-step, make sure they're following the organizers, sit down, do a lot of discussion, go through a lot with them. They're going to need, hopefully, they're going to need some form of guidance, and if they're going off on their own, they're doing awesome, then fantastic for you, and I hope you get amazing products. But, so what we're going to do after they've created their products, we can watch them as a class, we can all watch them, we'll giggle at them, and I'm sure they'll be funny. Then what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle them around. So, group 1 gets group 8, group 2 gets group 7, group 3 gets, so on and so forth. And then the group, the other group is actually going to analyze that peer-created media text, and we're not peer grading it, we're not peer assessing it. What we're actually doing is we're peer analyzing it. So we're going to take it and we're going to say, what are the biases in here? What product is being sold? How is this product being sold? And we're going to do the same thing we did with the Old Spice commercial using our peers. And that'll give you a really good chance to hopefully see, A, did the group that created it use the things that we wanted them to use, the purpose in the audience, and the bias? Did they sell it according to you're cool when you got my chicken? Then it will also give you a really good chance to see if the other group understands the idea of deconstruction. And that's our hope, that they get it. So from here you can go anywhere after this is done. What I'd like to do is I'd like to teach presentation methods up front. Now that I've taught you how to make a commercial, then, in any other class that I teach you in, if you want to make a commercial to show me something, then you can make a commercial to show me something. A lot of times you can incorporate English and history together, so maybe the individual product is a history project where students are, they're trying to sell land in the West. And, this was a huge ad campaign that happened in Canada. It ties into the curriculum. So, maybe that's your individual step or your partner step, is you want them to create a draft for a commercial that would sell land to settlers in the West. Anyways, I'm up for today. I will see you hopefully tomorrow.